Ah, there you are. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you're safe and well, because that truly is the most important thing. As you can probably gather, I am up in Scotland dealing with a family crisis. I have lost my cousin, Catherine, unexpectedly this week. And when I was driving up yesterday to sit with her husband, Ron, I learned that he has also been taken ill and is in intensive care. So today's newsletter is there's a bit of an explanation about what's going on in that. And I will try and keep this video as brief as possible, but we are in crisis, and I am working around everything that's going on. Yes, right. So what have we got for you today? Usually I do a thing from the UK and a thing from the EU, and there's something that cropped up that is so important that we're just going to focus on the UK today, and that is PFAS. Now, you may, and PFOA and all the perfluoro, surfactants, octanoates, you name it, all that kind of stuff. Now, a lot of people are making a lot of fuss about a document that's been published this week about how these things are going to be handled. But in practical terms, there has been a bit of an under the radar moment about firefighting foams. Now, the firefighting foam thresholds for PFOA and certain other compounds have been reduced massively last year. And a lot of sites have not picked up on that, whether it's because their foam people haven't told them, or their trade bodies haven't told them, or they just don't belong to a trade body, or they don't pay attention. So I'm going to put a good summary in about that here. It's from SGS, and it's got links to all the relevant regulations. There were actually 2 updates last year. Obviously, within the newsletter, we have more details on this, but that link's going in just now. So that's a good overview of what's happening. The links are really, really low. If you have got firefighting foam on your site, you need to check and see what the PFOA content and the other perfluorinated materials are. C6 at the moment appears to be okay, but other things are not. So you need to know what's in your firefighting foam. If it doesn't meet the standards, you then need to dispose of it. But watch out, because there is a queue at the incinerators. Only 2 incinerators available in the UK at the moment, to the best of my knowledge. And the other thing that's happened that is going to be an absolute bugger to deal with, I use the word advisedly, is that in January, DEFRA, I think it was, put out EQSs, so for PFAS substances, and the EQSs are at nanogram level. Some of them are below what the labs can deal with, and the whole thing is just an absolute horror. If you've got firefighting foam on your site, you have an accidental release. I have heard on the grapevine that a company are about to be prosecuted because they didn't realize they'd got what is now illegal firefighting foam on site. They had a release of fire water, whether it was a practice or something. It wasn't a fire. And they're being prosecuted because the foam that they had on site was banned. So be really careful about this. If you're in a trade body, please circulate this. Please remind your members. There is no point in being prosecuted over something avoidable like this. The standards are becoming so tight that it's becoming very, very difficult. And of course, what tends to happen is we are so hot in the chemical industry on using our looking after our raw materials and our finished products, and we forget about the ancillaries, so anyway, I will get off my soapbox about that one, but please inform yourself. And there, of course, there's more details in Chemicals Coffee Time. Let me just pick the link up for that. gosh, I can't even find that today. I'm in a state, aren't I? By the way, I would like to, if you're not already a subscriber, then you'll need to sign up after 9:30 because it'll go out. It'll be published around about then by Emma or VA. I would like at this stage to say thank you very much to Emma, who's holding the fort, and to Ali Potts of WSP and Stephen Brennan of Foresight IO, who have given me some information for this week's newsletter. So thank you. I always appreciate everybody who sends information through, but particularly this week. So I don't feel very cheerful in the circumstances, but we still need a reason to be cheerful. And I thought that this month I will do a tribute to Catherine, who loved this Scottish sitcom comedy program called Still Game. And so I am going to put a selection in this month. The first one is Tam being tight. Now, as you know, being Scottish, we have something of a reputation of caution with money. And this is somebody who is tight even by Scottish standards. So I hope you enjoy that. Right, okay. So thanks ever so much for watching this, as usual. I hope it's useful. Please check your firefighting foam if you've got ARAFFF. And I look forward to chatting to you again next week when hopefully things will be calming down, but I don't know at this stage. Take care of yourselves. Bye.